The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is one of the longest conflicts in the world. This conflict has been going on for decades and involves various elements, including regional, religious, historical, and political issues. The roots of this conflict can be traced back to the 19th century, when the Zionist movement emerged in Europe. This movement aimed to establish a Jewish state on the land of Palestine, which at that time was inhabited by a majority of Muslims and Christians. In 1947, the UN adopted Resolution 181, which divided Palestine into two states, one for Jews and one for Arabs. This resolution was rejected by the Arabs, and war broke out. In this war, Israel managed to win the battle and occupy most of the Palestinian territory. Palestinians who fled the fighting became refugees, and most of them live in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. In 1967, Israel again went to war against a coalition of Arab countries. In the war known as the Six-Day War, Israel succeeded in occupying East Jerusalem, the West Bank, the Gaza Strip, and the Golan Heights. Since then, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has continued. Both parties have made various efforts to achieve peace, but to date these efforts have not produced results. In October 2023, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict heated up again. The Palestinian militia group, Hamas, launched rocket attacks on Israel. Israel responded to the attack with airstrikes on Gaza. The war ended with a ceasefire on October 22, 2023. However, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is far from over. The two sides are still in dispute regarding Palestinian territory, sovereignty, and rights. Various efforts have been made to resolve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. However, until now, these efforts have not produced results. One of the efforts made is through direct negotiations between Israel and Palestine. However, these negotiations always reached a dead end. Another effort made is through third-party mediation, such as the UN, European Union, and United States. However, these efforts have not yet produced results. One of the factors hindering the resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is the difference in views of the two parties regarding territory. Israel wants sovereignty over all the territory it occupies, including East Jerusalem. Meanwhile, Palestine wants an independent state with East Jerusalem as its capital. Another factor that hinders the resolution of this conflict is the ongoing violence. Both sides carried out attacks on each other, both from land, sea, and air. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and complicated conflict. This conflict has been going on for decades and involves various elements, including regional, religious, historical, and political issues. Until now, there has been no solution that can be accepted by both parties. This conflict is likely to continue and become a source of instability in the Middle East region.